are you this morning? What are we going to do this morning? How are you this morning? What are we going to do this morning?
I don't know. We're going to go trout fishing.
Did you bring your rod?
That's what I said.
That's
when
what he
pulled
told
in
me
here.
we were
I said,
doing.
we're going to a trout tournament at Catfield. I said. Here's Frank, our pilot today.
Morning.
Morning. Beautiful morning today.
What I'm doing now is just going to send up what we call a pieball or a pilot balloon.
Uh-huh.
It's just a little helium one to give us a little indication of what direction the winds up above may or may not be going.
All right.
Also to see if there's any slight turbulence.
Great. Denise has a question of how safe this is. She's kind of worried.
Well,
said you've
I'm
been doing it for
up
a lot
to
of years.
80% now.
There's the ropes. Has
Told
something
ya.
to do with race.
Pieball.
Is that a test run?
Let's test run. Acting pretty normal. Normally we get the winds coming from this direction, up so high, and then they usually go to the north, and then up higher, sometimes they come back this way. Yeah, and it's not wobbling either. Of course, the air is very, very still. It's often very damp. You guys watch that. I'll go through the rest of my food right here. I smell skunk again. Slightly.
Over here, it's pretty good.
It's right behind you, Dad.
Pretty sunrise.
Oh, I mean that.
That's Frank's truck.
Okay, I'm going to give test burn off each tank. Ready? Gonna be blasting.
Watch out.
I don't want
Denise.
her to jump out of her skin.
Yeah, Denise.
Got her attention.
Those seem like in here.
There you go, Frank. Oh, thanks. Pour a little bit in the, about a quarter in the. And you'll need to borrow our fan. So you might even use Frank's. But his fan is broken, so when we're done, he can borrow it. Blasting again.
Denise.
Denise.
Watch out.
Here we go again. And I'll do it one more time, okay?
He scared you before.
Yeah. There was some marshmallow. Instead of
Then you can zoom in and out. Morning, Denise. How are you?
It's not hot enough. Give it a shot.
It's still recording. Yep.
It's pretty still.
And then to turn it off, you just push it again.
And then when the blade stops, you can push up a little bit. Beautiful. I'm going to start, let it run at about 3/4 speed for just a couple minutes, and I'll be up at the top of the balloon, and I'll come around to the side. I'll do like push this all the way in, and you'll hear it.
Just to know I lied. I lied to you.
Okay.
Are you mad that I kept it a secret? That's good. she goes. Awesome. Isn't that cool? Niece is pretty scared, I can tell. We should have told her that we're gonna do this. Hey, niece. Scared her.
We will be coming back here, so your car's locked up, I hope?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Try a little weight off. Had lead donuts for breakfast? Okay.
Yeah, ladies.
Now, gals, we're going to be drifting that direction. You're off the ground already.
See you guys.
The other balloon's off too. He's got a fan. Looks like he got Frank's. Okay. But go see if he, girls, go see if he needs a little help on the inflation. On his crown line is stiffer than mine.
Hey, niece.
I'll stay low for a little while,
Okay.
and I'll show you what it feels like to have a landing here. So just
Okay.
kind of flex your knees here, and we'll just touch the ground and lift right off again. There'll be a lurch forward. I'm glad to see the other two balloons out here. Makes it a lot more interesting for you.
Yeah, it does. We're over Chatfield Reservoir.
Yo!
Beautiful.
We'll have to go up to 1,000 feet above the ground as we come over the neighborhood, so
Oh, okay.
that's the law.
Why is that?
Just the safety reasons for all aircraft is that way, 1,000 feet over congested areas. Except when we're landing or taking off, and of course we took off from down here, but when we're coming in for landing, we can oftentimes have to skim the rooftops to drop into a short place.
Sure.
That's legitimate. I can see Marietta's headquarters building, a silver building up in there.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is their labs now too, but it used to belong to John Mansell.
Oh. That's sure a pretty place, huh?
Where'd the other one go?
I think he went back to the south again a little bit, to the east. Couldn't tell.
You're climbing pretty good, huh?
Yeah, of course we're going up, and he might be coming down a little bit too. Now we can wave to all the people who have real jobs.
Work is for people who don't know how to fly balloons. Huh? Oh wow, look at them go over the wall.
We're going up fairly. We're going up.
And they're just skimming the water, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It's a little swift to really touch the water.
I think they're going way down there.
Well, he might be just trying to maneuver again. They're going to very slow where we're at right now. Just barely moving. We're going a little bit to the east. This little farm over here is run by the Denver Botanical Gardens, and they do experimental farming and stuff like that.
Sure.
And there's a pumpkin patch over there.
There's Sean and Danielle's house somewhere. I need this. Smile. Nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit?
To manipulate, so I'll try to do some manipulation here.
Okay. What she said? What'd you say?
I said yes.
Now we're moving pretty good, so may not be able to set it down in the. In fact, it's picking up fairly rapidly.
Yeah, it is.
We may have to go beyond and go over towards Coleman. I probably should have set it down in that lot there, but I forgot that they built houses in here. Well, there is the green belt, so we'll make a little descent, and you may want to put your. It's going to be pretty tight
Okay.
to get it in there.
Oh. Just to park it a little further. What you got there, Denise? Show me. Love you very much.
Oh, I am.
Help them on the other side, okay? Because that's 175 pounds. It's not easy to. Okay.
I'm getting crushed.
I think I'm going to set this in upside down because it's wet on top. Get a wet panty. Wipe
What
the stuff all over.
Hi, Denise. Have a
It'll be
problem?
dirty.
Bummer.
Good time, huh?
Bummer.
You don't have a wash machine?
It's good. We had a nice landing, too. Really smooth.
Weed seeds all over.
No, it's
Hair, face.
Did you show him where he hit his truck with the balloon?
dip.
Did you have it on film?
Let me suggest we just put the basket up and back up a little more. How many people we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We can get Chris over here.
Oh, Chris.
Chris. Come here. Uh-oh.
Work ain't done until the fun's over.
Yep.
Or the fun don't start until the work's done, I guess.
Do you need me?
We want everybody on a handle. Okay?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tilt this, too. That's it.
Frank's got food.
We got some food, yeah.
So if you guys are hungry, he'll feed you.
Mini stuff.
You're going to bone
Morning.
bar.
Stripping again, Frank.
Yeah, I've got my pants wet running all the way around the bushes down there through the high weeds.
Another way to make money. Huh?
Well, I don't do it to the stripper dance or the Indian dance.
Oh, he used to though.
If you pay me more, I won't sing. Look at Gary now. We may. Oh boy.
Someone's gonna go back to the
He's
truck.
gonna need food.
He's kind of like
Yeah.
out in the city, ain't he?
Well, one of us.
He's still recording. We're back.
I'll get some ice.
It's Frank.
I'm hungry.
I know you are.
Frank's making grub. Got the balloons loaded up. Here's the other balloon we just went and picked up.
Hey, Frank. Catch a cork. Oh. Can't hear you. Which Frank? What do you got? Catch the cork?
Catch the cork. Oh, here's yours.
Champagne cork.
I got it.
Single mission is what I refer to that as, or else discretionary.
Hey, niece.
As in, what you don't say for discretionary.
Is she hiding from you again?
Yeah, she is. She always
She's
does.
camera shy?
Mm-hmm.
We can get her out here.
Yeah.
One side. We'll get the other side. We'll put her right there, see? Right, it's usually her that she's that hides.
Looks scary. There's our balloon.
So is 50. Whatever makes you happy.
Whatever turns you on.
That's my saying.
Yeah.
Oh! Whoa!
Supposed to catch that, Dan.
Yeah. World's worst catch. I can't catch hard.
Yeah, you see, it's recording right now.
Okay.
And you push again and it stops.
And with the prayer.
We're going to use our teeth to drink the champagne.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And drink it without using your hand. Without spilling a drop, because it's bad luck. Before we start, I have an announcement to make. We had a proposal of marriage and an acceptance on board my flight this morning. Chad asked,
Those weddings are only good for weekends, guys. Don't fool you.
so we got double congratulations this morning. I'm going to tell them why we do this. Or,
You can tell a story. You're a good storyteller.
okay. The reason,
Did someone take you know how those halfway ones work?
okay, the reason we have champagne after every flight in balloons goes way back to when balloons were invented, like 208 years ago, 209 years ago now. In the Montgolfier brothers in France, and this is true. You can look it up in aviation history. The Montgolfier brothers were wallpaper manufacturers, and they were fascinated one day watching smoke go up. Smoke always went up, so they thought maybe it had some magical powers, and they thought, well, you know, maybe they could do something with it, maybe they couldn't. So they put a sack over a chimney, and sure enough, it got hot enough in there, and of course they thought it was the magic of the smoke, and it lifted up. So I think that's where it spawned the idea of the hot air balloon. They kept getting bigger and bigger sacks, and they finally got. I'm going to get down out of your eyes here, so that you're not looking into the sun. The sacks got bigger and bigger, and they finally sent up some chickens and ducks and a goat. And they thought, well, yeah, that's neat because maybe we can fly with these concerns. So they made big ones, great big ones. And sure enough, with the black smoke, they could fly. And they flew in the kind of conditions that we did this morning, probably not as windy even. And they'd land in the fields, and as they're coming out of the sky, of course, that black smoke belching out, and people were not used to seeing anything but birds in the sky in those days. They thought they were monsters coming, and they'd run out with their pitchforks and rakes and try to, save themselves or destroy the demon. And the early pilots got, boy, it was getting expensive plus hazardous to their health, so they spread the word around. Hey, look, if you leave our equipment alone, so that we can reuse it again, we'll give you some of this champagne. And in those days, champagne was only a drink for royalty. The king and queen, and the knights, and the dukes and duchess, dukes and duxies. I can't even say it.
Dukes and duckies.
Yeah, duckies. Yeah. Anyhow, royalty. Royalty.
Duke and Dukas.
Dukes and ducas. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
And the czars and
How
the
about
czarinas and the czardines. Yeah. Anyhow, that's really how it started. And so we go along later on in history, and Irish people always had a prayer for something, and they had a goodwill wish for everybody. So we've adopted it to ballooning. And after we're done with the prayer, pick up your glasses and drink it without spilling a drop. And
Take your hats off when we pray.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Frank, we gotta take our hats off when we pray.
My hands are full. Anywho, the prayer goes like
It
this.
depends on whether you're the prayee or the prayer.
Prayer, yeah. And most people say you should say this prayer before you go flying with me. But that's
He's good at telling, he got shades on.
How we're drinking.
anyhow. The prayer goes like this. The winds have welcomed you with softness. The sun has blessed you with his warm hands. You've flown so high and so well that God has joined you in your laughter and sent you gently again into the loving arms of Mother Earth. Amen. We salute you now, all together. 1, 2, 3.
Don't touch with your hands. Can't touch with your hands.
I didn't know what you were
You did it. All right.
All right.
We're still doing it.
Keep going. Keep going.
Come on, guys, you gotta drink it all now.
Bottoms up.
Come on around really down.
All right. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. On your engagement too. We don't shake the ladies' hands. Another ancient tradition we invented about 20 minutes ago. We get the ladies' hugs.
I still had some left.
No, don't do that.
Ladies get the hugs. Guys get the shake.
Oh,
Bottle left. You want some more? You can drink it regular way now.
I'll take over for her.
She's got a tiny body.
yeah, with her.
No, you know your limits. Would you mind
It's still
taking
good.
that?
Trying to call
Thank
me.
you very much.
Well,
Well,
you
to
used to be
do
an
your
ex-pilot.
new marriage
Yes.
Still
Can I get another one?
get there.
Yeah, we're taking another flavor.
I appreciate you taking it.
Another special.
Okay,
Devin would
I
like
knew
this.
that was coming.